Aloha everyone, I'm meteorologist Malika Dudley and we are in our Big Island Now studios. This is your weekend weather forecast. Let's dive into our weather headlines. Of course, with Kilauea showing no signs of stopping, we've got the same concerns we've had for a few days now. The Lays concern is new from last week. We didn't mention that last week because the lava had not made it to the ocean yet. Since last week it has. So Lays is that giant white plume that you see. It's hydrochloric acid with steam and tiny fine glass particles. Sulfur dioxide, of course, is that degassing that's occurring out of the fissures and also out of Halemaumau and the craters. And the ash is being produced from rocks falling into Halemaumau crater or the interaction of the water table with the lava, and that's creating these giant steam explosions of ash. So ashfall downwind of Halemaumau is where the concern for ash is. And that's mainly for the Ka'u district, places like Na'alehu and Pahala. I think N95 masks are being distributed, so that's good news. The ways that you can protect yourself from these things, because you don't want to be breathing that stuff in, is basically to stay away from the immediate areas, so the ocean entry, anywhere near the fissures, and the Hawaiian Volcanoes National Park. And then for ashfall, if you're downwind, staying indoors, staying hydrated, wearing that mask will help to protect you. All right. Hurricane season outlook, that was released yesterday for the Central Pacific. It's looking very similar to last year. 3 to 6 tropical cyclones are expected. We are looking at an 80% chance of a normal to above average season and a 20% chance of a below average season. Last year, it was below average. We only had 2 tropical cyclones. This year, we're looking at sea surface temperatures, and they are a bit warmer than usual. And they're also warmer than usual in the area of genesis, or the area where hurricanes form. So we're going to keep an eye on that situation. El Nino could also possibly show its face. And if that happens during our hurricane season, that could maybe push us to the upper echelon of that 3 to 6 tropical cyclones. So we'll keep an eye on this and, of course, bring you the latest. And is there stormy weather ahead? Well, I will tell you in your 7-day forecast. So it looks like we've got pretty normal weather for Friday through Memorial Day. Not looking too bad. We could have increased showers late Friday through Saturday, just some remnant moisture coming in, nothing too crazy. And we've got those winds blowing, so that's going to help with all of the ashfall, sulfur dioxide, and Lays concerns, pushing things kind of off out to sea. Any small shift in wind, though, could bring some of that up onto the Ka'u district, and that's why the Ka'u district has been asked to just be aware of that and to take the necessary precautions. Now, this is where we start to get a little bit iffy. There could be a disturbance making its way into our forecast. If that happens, there are 2 things. 1, an increase in rainfall, which could possibly bring us some locally heavy rainfall. 2, our winds could lighten up, and that's really what is of most concern. If our winds lighten up in this area, that means, as you saw on Friday of last week, we had all of that sulfur dioxide, hazy air kind of creeping into other communities on the Big Island. So we'll keep an eye on this situation. We will bring you the latest. You can go to our website, bigislandnow.com, for your daily weather forecast, your daily surf forecast, and of course, all of the updates on the situation with the eruptions and Kilauea volcano.